I began to sort of feel conscious of the fact that the animals had feelings, and sort of led to feelings of unease about actually eating them when we raised them. And you realise that they do have personalities and they experience the world. They're not just sort of robots that eat and sleep. I couldn't sort of disconnect that feeling of having to get the job done from the fact that they were individuals rather than just sort of units of production, or just more than a number, really. Taking them to the abattoir, which is what we often did being small farmers, we only had 1 or 2 animals to be slaughtered at any one time. You felt as if you were betraying them because you'd made friends with them, if you like. And so to all of a sudden, one day, load them into a trailer, something they'd not experienced before. And you knew that you were taking them to what must be a terrifying experience. It was soul-destroying, that's how it felt. It was... I think when you're young, you copy what other people do, particularly when you've got a strong father figure, and he's running a farm. After my father died, I didn't have the excuse, really, of sort of keeping him happy by maintaining the farm as he wished. But I simply didn't know what else to do.
I think that it is largely underestimated what pressure farmers feel. I think they could do with more support to look at things differently rather than being attacked.
Somebody told me that you can produce vegetables and crops without animal inputs. So you don't feel that you're implicating animals in your food production. And so, it sounded excitingly different and felt like the future. Scary, because it seems so far out after a lifetime of animal farming to sort of say, OK, you can manage without any animals at all by vegan organic agriculture. As winter came to an end, we started to think, well, you've got all these cows on the farm, what'll happen to them? Will you send them to market or maybe send them to slaughter? And I said, well, that wouldn't be a good way to start vegan farming. We'll try and find them places at sanctuaries.
The cost that we had been burdened with from doing what we're doing is basically losing the money that we would have made from sending the animals to slaughter, which would have been, roughly 40 to 50,000 pounds.
It seemed that it would take a long time before places were found for the animals. We'll have to sort of allocate 6 here and 1 or 2 at another sanctuary. It's going to take a long time. So we were amazed when they phoned and said Hillside in Norfolk can take the entire herd all together at one go. Calves and cows can stay together and all the family groups can be preserved. It's an absolutely sort of dream outcome that they can all stay together and live out the rest of their lives. We were very, very pleased.
The day after our cattle had gone, we received the first postcards and letters from people saying how wonderful what we are doing. And a lot of people said, you have restored my faith in humanity.